Hi, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome again to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. And today we are going to be talking about budget strategy. It's going to be a very short 5 minutes kind of a webinar. I know the markets are ongoing. I thought what to come live now and how to place yourself for tomorrow, which is the big day. Volatility is going to be heavy. Why the volatility is going to be heavy is because we have already seen a lot of volatility in past 1 week time when Nifty crashed from the higher levels and down and then started showing some kind of a bounce back happening. When the undertone is anyways bearish, okay, the undertone, I mean to say over past few days, few weeks time, it is bearish. FIs have been continuously selling. Very few people are expecting that the market will go up. I think that's how it is placed. In case our FM Sitaraman manages to pull a rabbit out of the hat, just in case, something which no one expected, there is going to be relentless buying that can happen. I'm saying that's a possibility because then the short covering will happen, fresh long buildups will happen, and a sudden rush will happen in order to create that long positions. So what I'm going to do is, if my undertone is bullish, given that we have a new moon tomorrow, there is a possibility. This is, but keep in mind the volatility is going to be very heavy. Are you okay with Nifty moving down by 300, 400 points or going up by 300, 400 points? You need to be prepared for that. Many have been suggesting of shorting strangle given that the IVs are high. But shorting strangle, I'm not too sure because the undertone, I think looking at the overall pattern and the structure, there is going to be a trend and not a no event day. I think there is going to be something major that can happen tomorrow. So I'm not going to be selling straddle or strangle, to be honest. As of now, that's my take. And you have to evaluate yourself before taking any trades, because if you lose money, don't blame me. I'm just saying what I'm seeing on the charts. Next, Nifty is bouncing from the support level. Okay, that's next. Uh, as of now, 17,000 has started seeing increase in the OI from the put side. So I think there is going to be support which is going to be there. Crossing 17,500 is going to be challenging, not easy. But if that is crossed, 17,500, if that is crossed, we are going to see some amazing move on the upside, at least by 200, 300 points. If we cross that and then we sustain that for some time. Next thing that you have to be focusing on, I'm not betting on the sectors or the stocks because I don't know what they are going to announce. But very importantly, curbing inflation is definitely on the cards. Because given the rise in crude oil, given the rise in commodity prices, how do they tackle inflation? How do they boost the agricultural sector, which has been suffering a lot? So that's going to be the focus. How are they going to take care of growth? That is something where it has to be something very different if they want to focus on growth given the current situation of the economy and the stressed assets that we have already seen building up in the banks. NBFC is already suffering because of this. The moratorium is going to end soon. So how are they going to tackle that situation? And the bad banks, right? They launched bad banks. A lot of euphoria was created around that, and now it's fizzling out because there is a lot of regulations that are coming to go into separating that bad banks and selling it off. A lot of conflict of interest is going to happen. So it's not an easy task. So how easy they make that to happen? So those will be the focus area, I think. How to tackle the bad banks, the PSU banks, how they want to capitalize it under stress situations. How do they tackle the inflation? How do they take care of the agricultural sector because the poor has been hit the most? So how do they take care of that? And of course, the elections are going to be there, so they want to be also populist. So a lot of those things have to be balanced out. So given this, in case they manage to, our FM managed to, as I said, pull out a rabbit out of the hat, then there is going to be relentless buying. So my stake is going to be possibly buying a call and writing a faraway call option, just in case that happens. In case there is a sell off and if he manages to fall below 17,100, then we will see. Maybe we will see how the closing is going to be. But that's looks like can be a good strategy for me. But please keep in mind you have to trade with a stop loss, prepared for volatile movement, random movement, and place your stops in the system. That is very important. And just don't buy my story. Do your homework, look at the charts, look at the time cycles, and look at the moon. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to repeat that. because that's going to give us a very vital information. And it's going to be very interesting scenario. So stay tuned, stay focused. I'll again come live at 4 tomorrow. Today is just for you to be sure. So 17380 is important level. Again, we are managing to move back below that. Let's see if we manage to close in next 15 minutes about that 17380 mark. Unless that happens, we have not closed above a prior day's high. So that again remains a concern. So we are in a phase which is little conflicting. The undertone looks right now for a day or two to be on the bullish side, but even if there is no negative impact, that is also going to result into a little upthrust, because I think there are shorts in the system already. So a little up move, they might want to cover and build long position. So that's my take. But trade very cautiously, or possibly sit out and enjoy the budget. Up to you how you want to go about it. That's what I wanted to say, and I hope this will help you to possibly. So I have a question: which trade, which spread do we create? Maybe if you want to buy an option, if you are buying a call option, then at least buy a little in the money option and maybe sell 7,900 or 18,000 call. So just in case it goes the other way, you don't lose much because you have a hedged position. That's what. And the IVs are definitely going to cool off. So once the IV cools off, at least you have a hedged position where you can make up for the loss in case it breaks down. And the support, as I said, is 17,000 and 17,100. So those are the two levels I'm going to keep a watch on. But yes, we need an hourly close. So trade with caution. Money can be made, but lose less in case you are wrong or if I am wrong. So that's how you have to trade. Okay, fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel, YouTube, and ensure you share it across to your friends, family members, and it's going to be interesting. Do ensure to follow me on Twitter at @KyalAshish. I'm going to do that. A very quick announcement for we have so many requests from people who have been asking me how do we learn about time. So here is an opportunity. We are going to have Master of Cycles program, which is going to be happening on 19th and 20th of February. So we are conducting this program on 19th, 20th February, Masters of Cycle, which is purely on time, and time. You can be a part of that program. For that, more details, you can visit wavestrategy.com or contact us on 9920422202. Thank you very much, Ashish Kyal signing off, and see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Again, post budget. What did we do, or what can we do going forward? Tomorrow is going to be an important day. Let's see if the budget results into a positive reversal, at least over short term or not. Thanks a lot.